We have shifted timelines. There's clear evidence of this shift. We could see it in the Schumann resonance. There's a tangible, different feeling in the energy right now. We're going to be breaking it all down. We're going to settle you in to the new timeline. Oh, grand rising, everyone. Oh, we're back. We're back. We're back on the Kryst timeline. It's good to see everyone. Oh, it's been a ride, and waking up this rising, I really felt it. Sometimes I share like when you get up and your consciousness kind of gets back into your body, and you feel like you've been bashed around. Do you feel that right now? I didn't want to get up this morning. The alarm hit. I was like, oh, and like it actually from head to toe, my entire body like hurt me in places where like you didn't even know you could hurt, right? Lee sees it, right? You feel it? If you woke up this rising, if you're just stumbling in and you said, oh man, I felt like I got bashed around on the inside, it actually takes a lot of energy to shift timelines. We're shifting timelines right now. Yeah, please put a like. Please put a like on the video. It helps so many people find this information. No, we had a 5-hour blackout in the Schumann resonance. We're going to learn today what this blackout means and how it's actually representing what we're about to witness, right? What are we about to witness? It's been crazy. And it's so dense, and now it's things are starting to flow a lot easier. I want you to reflect back on this past week. It's actually been a little bit more than a week. And I share about flow versus force, right? You could think about things that you've experienced, right? Your everyday life experience. Maybe you've done certain things. All of a sudden, everything was, it was so much force, right? It was so much force, and it was so difficult to get things done. And now things are starting to flow. Go with the flow. You got to go with the flow, baby. Yeah, go with the flow. You could write it in the chat. Go with the flow. That's what we need to do. And that's actually the authentic journey. See, a trip is planned. A trip is planned, right? They got it all scripted out, right? They got it scripted out. They got the script. No, but a journey has twists and turns. And you could actually see this within people you see out there. And, we got to watch everything, what's going on. Are they like robotic? Are they almost like artificial consciousness? Is it like AI out there? Or is it a journey? Do they have a pulse? Do they have a pulse? Please put a like on the video. It helps so much when you guys smash the like button. The Schumann Resonance is telling us what's going on in the world. It's good to see everyone. It's been a wild ride. We have our ups and downs. My Nana, you learn a lot from your family. I learned so much from my family. My family actually prepared me for this time period, right? We learn from our family. We don't learn from the fake public schools, the mind control of public schools, right? Yeah, I was there for 17 years, right? Now we're serving the people, right? Some of us have to plunge ourselves into the matrix. Have you plunged yourself into the matrix? You could let us know in the chat right now. Some of you have gone into the matrix, right? You're in the matrix. You're figuring it out, right? You're in the matrix. You're figuring it out, right? You have to have that first-hand experience. When you have the first-hand experience, then all of a sudden things start to click. Because if you're going to teach authentically, you gotta have first-hand experience. Otherwise, you'll never know. The truth cannot be told, right? Someone could tell you things, but it can only be realized. You actually have to realize it for yourself. So we got a lot to go over right now. It's been a very powerful week, and it's all going to come together as we are prepared for a great moment in history. So if you haven't done so already, please put a like on the video. It's so helpful. Each and every one of you are really helping this channel get out there. Please smash the like button, or you could gently tap the like button. It helps others find this message. Please subscribe to the channel. If the message resonates with you, subscribe to the channel. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Double check that you're still subscribed. You never know what's going on out there. But yes, smash the like button, subscribe, double check that you're still subscribed. And we host live Zoom meetings on Patreon. If you would like to join our Patreon, the link is in the description. We have a Rumble channel, Our Everyday Lives, one word on Rumble. And if you would like to support the channel and this work, there's a link at the pinned comment. We got to keep our eyes wide open and see what's going on out there. What's real and what's not real. The more that you are experiencing these things, you could begin to decipher what's real and what's not. Last night, we had a very powerful message. If you didn't see it, go back on, check it out later. We're seeing the total destruction of an illusion. We lived in an illusionary world. Things weren't what they seemed to be. We have to all wake up to this. The Schumann Resonance Blackout shows us the timeline shift that we are going through. Everything feels lighter and brighter today. Are you experiencing this now? And I hope you are. I was kind of feeling down. I felt the sadness, the darkness, right? You felt really low. If that was you, right, did you feel that? And now things are starting to feel lighter and brighter because we've shifted on a higher timeline. We experienced a 5-hour blackout in the Schumann Resonance. It represents the void of creation. When you sit out there alone, right, you're sitting in the void, right? You're like the Jedi just sitting out there, right, in the void. Well, that's where the creation happens. It's happening in the void. Tesla said, be alone. That's where ideas are born. Sometimes you're actually, I actually felt this. I was discussing this. Maybe you felt this as well. If you go back a couple of days ago, you felt like there's no one out there. Did you feel that? Like there's nobody out there. This 5-hour blackout could have been caused because the energy was too powerful to even register on the Schumann Resonance chart. Isn't that interesting? We don't see anything. It's a total blackout. Oh, yes, we're hitting the fifth dimension. Hit the 555s. We're headed to the fifth dimension right now. We're headed there. So the Schumann resonance, right? And if you're new to this, the Schumann resonance is a vertical current of electromagnetic energy that pulses from the surface of the earth up to the ionosphere. And if you don't know what that is, that's a dome of electrically charged particles that's up in the atmosphere. And we live in this cavity, and the Schumann resonance is within the cavity. So for 5 hours, there could have been an energy too powerful to even register. Let that settle in a moment. Entire timelines are collapsing, and your consciousness is transporting to the different version of you on a different timeline. Remember, I'm not even here right now. You're not even here, right? You're like, but I'm here. No, we're not even here right now. Remember, I am not this body. I am the energy that operates the body. Did you ever watch Avatar? They're kind of telling you the truth there. It's our soul that actually matters. It's our soul that actually matters. Your soul is actually operating the body through the DNA receptors. You know, it's very interesting. I'm like all of you, right? I go out there, I research, I read these things. People are sharing and commenting. And for some reason, some people saying they can't even feel their soul. Have you seen those comments like that? Can't even see your soul. Can't even feel the soul. We are going through a massive shift. And once again, we're headed in the right direction now. We are headed in the right direction. We're on the light ship, and we're headed to the fifth dimension right now. We're shifting from a time period where everything was a struggle. Everything was a struggle. And now everything is flowing. Oh, you got to go with the flow, baby. Yeah, you got to go with the flow. And if you are experiencing this, you might have felt it last night into today. Everything is starting to flow now. Remember, flow versus force. We don't want to have this force. Everything's a struggle. We just got to flow, baby. Call me butter, baby, because I'm on a roll. Roxanne Lloyd, thank you so much for the support. Hi, Mike. I took a break, found Lori, and love her. Great healing videos. I missed our family. Love and blessings to everyone. Oh, thanks for being here, Roxanne. You know, it is really important because I encourage, listen, people come and people go. But each and every person that's listening to this right now, you're actually the controller of your reality. It is actually good to spend time alone in isolation. I shared this authentically. So there's people that I listen to, so on and so forth. In January of 2021, I shut everything off. I went through a massive shift, a massive awakening. I had to restructure my entire timeline. We're seeing everything that's out there, and we're not sure what's real and what's fake. I encourage everyone, remember, this is a self-empowerment channel. No matter what you need to do to become the best version of yourself, I encourage everyone to take a fast from everything and shut everything off and go into isolation. I literally did this January 2021. I totally rewrote my timeline. Jill Warsaw, thank you so much for the support. I am the doer in Jill. I appreciate that. Thank you. So things can't be a struggle any longer. We don't want to have this struggle anymore. We have to go with the flow. And you'll see this. Once things begin to flow, it's so much easier. It's so much more productive. They want you wasting your energy. You're pushing with all your might. You're pushing, and nothing happened. I'm going to teach you a little bit of science. Please put a like on this video if you're ready to learn some deep science. It's actually 6th graders learn it. You learn this in the 6th grade. No, I'm going to teach, if you're new to the channel, I was teaching in the fake failing public schools, 17th year, right? I had to leave because of some kind of experiment that was going on. And now I'm bigger than the Matrix itself, baby. And I'm grateful for all of you. You guys are really all helping the channel to explode. Work. In science, we could use energy to do work. And sometimes you could say to yourself, well, you know what? I'm working so hard. I'm working so hard. But you got nothing done. All you did was waste your energy. The cult out there knows this. And they get people to waste their energy, and they siphon the energy as loosh. Energy is the ability to cause change, or in science, do work. Are you ready to do work? Let us know in the chat if you're ready to do work. If you want to accomplish a goal and you put so much energy into this, but nothing happens, you did no work. If you're pushing against the wall, I used to go against the wall. I said, oh, I'm going to push this wall, right? So I'm in the classroom, right? I'm pushing the wall with all my might. I'm struggling. I'm sweating, right? I'm pushing. I'm using a lot of energy. I'm saying, am I working hard? I says, no, class. I did no work. I did no work because I caused no change. If you caused no change in science, you did no work. Nothing was done. So it doesn't matter how hard you push against this wall. If this wall is not moving, all you did was waste your energy. Nothing happened. You caused no change and you did no work in science. Struggling is suffering, Jeff writes. Yeah. You know, I said, can you give me this tissue, right? The kid gives me the tissue. I wipe off my sweat here, right? I said, little Bobby did the work, right? Because little Bobby caused the change. But even if I was there, I was pushing with all my might. I was not able to move the wall. What is my goal? My goal is to cause a change and move the wall. But the wall didn't move. So it didn't matter how much energy I exhausted. I did no work. You could say, wow, you're working so hard. You did nothing. 5D Silver Truth, thank you so much for the support. Love and light as always. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the support. Please put a like on the video. It helps so many people find this message. So maybe in the past, you felt like everything was a struggle. You're working, you say, oh, I'm working so hard, but nothing's actually happening. We're wasting energy. We've done no work. We have to actually cause a change. So you might have to do things efficiently or think about what you're doing and approach it differently. You have to approach it differently in order to do work. You got to cause a change. And that's what each and every one of you are here to do. We're all here to cause a change. What is your task? What is your task? And if you've accomplished that task, then you could say, well, I did some work. Right? If you're into lifting weights, for example, right? Some of you know about the deadlift, right? There's weight on the floor. You get down, you get your hands on the weight, and then you pick the weight up, heavy weight. If the weight's on the floor and you're struggling, you're trying to pick it up. You got 400 pounds on the floor. You're picking it, and it doesn't come off the floor. It doesn't matter how much effort you put into. You're struggling. Think about your everyday life. This is a metaphor for your life right now. You're struggling, you're struggling, you're struggling. But that weight doesn't come off the floor. You did no work. Nothing was accomplished. And that's the pitfall. That's what they're trying to do. So actually, now what's actually going on out there, as you're doing the struggle, you're emitting this energy, those serpents siphon it off as loosh. So we're headed to a brighter timeline, a more energetic timeline. Please put a like on the video, and I want you to focus on what you are actually creating with actual change. And I know that you know the fake spiritual channels that are out there. They say, "Oh, make a special potion. This will manifest." You want to manifest? They sprinkle the pixie dust. Man, that's not what we're here to do. You're going to have to back it up with radical action. So first, like Tesla, we are going to create it. We're going to come in our mind. We're going to write it down, and then we're going to bring it with radical action into the reality. So focus. Please put a like on the video. It is the 777 year of rewards, this massive change that's happening this year. Focus on the new timeline. You got to stay focused on the new timeline. Otherwise, the familiar past will become your future. That familiar past is no longer part of the timeline. That's what happens. That's how they get you in there. They build the subconscious. Oh, this always happens. Oh, nothing. Oh, it's always a struggle. It ain't a struggle anymore. The familiar past, that old timeline, it's over. When we look at the 5-hour blackout in the Schumann resonance that could have been caused by an energy too powerful to even register, we can reflect on the return of the light of Christ. That light, boom, that bright blast, that solar flash. You could write it in the chat right now. Solar flash is coming. Hopi blue star prophecy, if you will. The light of Christ. Think about it, an overpowering energy, just like this blackout, will cascade throughout this earth. It will penetrate. It's like a deep cleanse, like a steam cleaning. You got to get a steam cleaning. It's a steam cleaning. It's a deep cleanse of the earth. And this light will penetrate deep within the earth. What's going on under the ground? The return of the light of Christ. The solar flash, the great solar flash event, the Carrington event 2.0. If you're new to this and you say, oh, what's a solar flash? Look up the Carrington event. And let's get prepared for the Carrington event 2.0. We could look at it scientifically. We could look at it spiritually. Either way, nothing could stop this. Right? We're in the middle of this strongest solar cycle that is going to go till the end of 2024. X-class solar flares have been going through the roof. We've already had more X-class solar flares this year than what we would have in an entire year combined. More already. It's only April, kid. This year is not even close to being done. And then we have another year. Buckle up. You better write it in the chat. Buckle up. Let's get ready for this bumpy ride. But as we go through this bumpy ride, it's shaking us up, but it's shaking all the filth free. We got to get rid of all the dense energy. You get lighter. You ever do a detox cleanse for the body? We got to detox. We got to cleanse the body. Makes us lighter. Virginia, thank you so much for the support. Wowza, such a great, encouraging message this morning. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that, Virginia. That's what I'm here to do. We're keep moving forward, Virginia. A purifier of light that nothing can stop. It penetrates through everything. Focus on this because it's coming. Ingrid writes, fasten your seatbelts. A purifier of light that nothing can stop is coming. Nothing could stop what's coming. You could write it in the chat right now. Nothing could stop what is coming. We have to stay focused. You know, like the inorganic matter, I learned about this years ago. And I've shared about this. Instead of going back for worthless credits for a job that's not even going to be there anymore, I was studying this to create a brand new community. Once you become in alignment with God, God is here to catch you. Nothing could stop it. Hopi Blue Star Prophecy. The red Kachina and the blue Kachina. You're going to see things in the sky. Hopefully we could see it so that the chem doesn't come. Maybe they're trying to hide something. Are they trying to hide something with the chem? Or are they just trying to maybe block out some frequency light? They're trying to reflect it back into outer space or something? They could try to figure out whatever they could do. They try to figure it out. They can't block it, though. It's going to keep coming. Nothing could stop the great solar flash event. And I learned about this years ago. And they said it will knock out all inorganic stuff. There's inorganic life. People are like, what? But I thought this was a living thing. You know, the lines are being blurred right now. What is a living thing? We're going back to the sixth grade days, right? An organism, right? You got to have the 5 basic life functions, the 3 basic life needs. And there's things that are out there. It's kind of blurring the line right now. It's almost, what's the word? What's the word, Light Warriors? Artificial. Artificial flavorings, artificial sweeteners. Get the chemicals out, right? Get the, we're not we're going to combine that right now. We're not calcified, we're galactified. Not, you could write it in the chat, not calcified, galactified, right? There's 2 timelines, there's 2 frequencies. We're witnessing the rapture, and there might be a flash of light. There might be something that really accelerates this in a flash, but it's happening. I know someone loves that one that I just made up. Galactified. No, we're no longer calcified. They want you calcified. They want you to have the Krispy Kreme. They want you like Tom on the couch eating a box of Krispy Kreme glazed. They got the glazed in the eyes, Light Warriors. Yeah, the glazed. Donuts. You remember that one? A lot of people, right? They're remembering, they're not misremembering. A lot of people are aware because you're sealed in the forehead. You see the Mandela effects out there. When you see this, okay, we feel like we jumped timelines today. Be alert. I shared this last night. Once I get off here, if you missed last night, there was so much that happened in the world. It was one of our most powerful live streams we've ever had last night. Go back and check that out. You have to be alert. We just went through this timeline. Maybe you will witness a personal Mandela effect. It's going to be personal to you. There's no way you could prove it to anyone. Maybe there's something in your house. All of a sudden it disappears, right? All of a sudden it disappears. I swear it was over here. I'll give you an example, right? Where we have the light of Christ purifying, right? Only you know what's really going on right now. And there's a lot of deception out there. They're trying to confuse you. You have to be focused. Now, let's just say, for example, I left this last night. Right? We have about over 10,000 people will watch last night's live stream. And let's just say, I had the sage here. When in doubt, sage it out. We got to purify. So the sage was here. We were saging. Let's sage. We are cleansing, right? No, the sage was right here. Now, let's just say I look here and the sage is totally gone. It's not here anymore. But I knew it was here. It was gone. Have you witnessed that? You know, earlier this week, when I think that things were really dense, we witnessed something disappear. We had no clue where it was, and then it appeared on the floor. No one will believe this happened besides me in Ireland. We saw it. It was gone. It was right on the floor. Like no one touched. It was just there. It's impossible that it happened. I'm sharing from a place of authenticity. And some people will say, oh, he's making it up. You have to have first-hand experience, right? Like some people, they see things, they see auras, they see spirits, they see orbs. Until you actually have first-hand experience, then it changes. It's a blessing to have this experience. Sharon Leslie, 999, completion codes. I appreciate you, Sharon. Thanks for being here all the time. It will take the love slap from Prime Creator to awaken the sleepers. Storm the book of Daniel. It's happening. You know, isn't it crazy where you see all these synchronicities of the names? You know, it's funny too, because a lot of people were, I shared about, I want you to watch the full video last night. I really break this down. But we were sharing about what happened in Ohio yesterday. Wasn't that terrible what happened in Ohio yesterday? And it was funny. People were critiquing how it's interesting how there's a town called Palestine in Ohio. Isn't that interesting? And wasn't that crazy what happened in Ohio? It's like unbelievable. How do people do that? Something must be going on over there. Something must be going on. If you missed last night's episode, there was so much that happened this past week. This is Holy Week, and we're witnessing it all come down. And those things that I shared with you, they are all very important. Because it's really, you know, it's not like people, like I saw a comment too, people, they think a massive UFO, oh, here comes the massive spaceship, it's coming to save us. Then it's no, what we witnessed this week is more than enough. We have a world famous video, right? Has over 100,000 views, the event 2023. We said it was happening before it happened. It's already April. We've had more than enough. And people, there's no event. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Remember that? Nothing to see here. See no evil, hear no evil. People are closing their eyes. La, 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 shutting their ears. La, I don't want to hear it. La, 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 la. Do you know people like that? La, 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 la. Don't want to hear it. Got to wake up now. Got to wake up now. There's something that's coming. The purifier. And it doesn't matter what your background is, right? You could see this in all of the ancient texts. Since we're here in America, we should focus on the Hopi prophecy, the Hopi blue star prophecy, the coming of the purifier. They didn't write that for nothing. Prophecies were made to be fulfilled. You could write it in the chat right now. Prophecies were made to be fulfilled. The 144,000 will be sealed in the forehead. Different colors, classes, and creeds are here right now. The earth is under attack. Humanity is under attack. But many people from all different colors, classes, and creeds are coming together. It's about your spiritual family. Not, oh, this person looks like me. Oh, this person does the same. No. It's about your soul. It's about your soul. It's about your content of character. Because right now, people, they're like, if you want to learn about the narcissist, you could check it out on the channel page. They rather be right than do the right thing. Isn't that terrible? Some people rather be right. Oh, I'm prestigious. I was right. I was right. It's essential that right now you look at the world and you say, I don't know everything. It allows you to learn so much more. You have to evolve right now. You're going to have to change. Who was the writer of the subconscious programming that you have? Sit there and reflect. Did you get your subconscious programs from TV? I saw it on TV. The TV told me. Or did you write the subconscious programs yourself from first-hand experience from your everyday life? And that's the power of this channel and community. Please put a like on this video right now. I'm so grateful if you could smash the like button or gently tap it. It really helps this community grow. Sagittarius Fire, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the support. So we have the Sagittarius Fire. Cleanse it. It's the purifier of the Sagittarius Fire. No, the fire purifies everything. That's why you got to get your sage, light it up, purify the air, right? Purify the air. What's in the air? What's in the air? There's something in the air right now. You ever say that to yourself? There's something in the air. There's something in the air. A lot of people are feeling it, but it's a bumpy road in the end. We get to a brighter and higher timeline. A brighter and higher timeline. And we are in the 777 energy. Everyone, please hit the 777 in the chat right now. It really holds the frequency. You hold the line, you got to hold the frequency. There's two timelines, there's two frequencies. Which one are you tuned into? Nikola Tesla said, I am the receiver. We just had a 5-hour blackout in the Schumann Resonance. Some people just made a massive shift. Are you on the new timeline? Are you on the Kryst spiral timeline? Because this year, in 2023, which is the 777 year, the timelines split forever. Virginia, thank you so much. Virginia writes, shed the lies of false teachings and seek after the truth. The truth cannot be told. It can only be realized. I say this, it lasts the test of time. You have to learn these things through first-hand experience, period. Is this a good person or a bad person? Don't know. You have to meet them for yourself. You're going to have to go through everything with them for yourself. Stop listening to other people about them. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Is this a good diet or a bad diet? Nobody knows. Like right now, we are a community that's all-inclusive. Right now, I'm sure there's people, you can write it in the chat. There's people that are vegan in this chat. All they eat is vegetables, right? There's people that are carnivore, right? They only eat meat. There's people that eat for micronutrients like myself. You will have to figure it out yourself. No one can tell you. They try to shove things, oh, this is the best. But maybe it doesn't resonate with you because you are an individual. This is not the hive mind. Do you know about the hive mind? The hive mind is finished. They want to control you through the hive mind. Oh, this is the way you got to do it. You shall eat the bugs. Yes, you shall eat the bug. You ever see these people? This lady was out there. She was feeding her kids bugs. She's one of them false idols. Did you see that video? Oh, look at these delicacies of bugs. Yes, you shall eat the bugs. If you're having a good time, please put a like on the message. It helps so many people find this right now. It's getting to the point where we're going to have to pull the energy out of the air like a Tesla coil. Activate your DNA today. Start pulling the energy out of the air. You got to breathe in that chi energy, the prana energy, right? Actually makes you lightheaded. Oh, whew. It's very overpowering. Yeah, Lori, the 5D queen, knows what's going on. Love you, Lori. It's good to see you, Lori. Everyone's coming in the chat right now. You got Melanie Waldo writes, I will not eat the bugs. You ever see these clowns? And some people say, oh, the people on the TV told me to do it. The messenger, thank you so much. Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace and goodwill to men. Feel God's love. Prepare ye, love you all. I love you, the messenger. The messenger is here. Yeah. Oh, there's people from different dimensions even coming into the channel right now. It's good to see everyone. This is a self-empowerment channel. You can't live your life anymore. Oh, well, the TV told me to do it. Can't live that way. Well, some random person on YouTube told me to do it. You can't live that way. You have to do it yourself. Wow, you haven't eaten in 2 weeks. I believe it because I'm experiencing it as well. It's getting harder and harder to eat some food sometimes. We might have to just have some fruit and water and, I don't know, breathe in some energy. Ground ourselves to the planet. Allow the negative ions. Do you go outside or are you stuck in the cube all day? Are you in the cubicle? Are you in the cubicle? We have just shifted timelines. We're saying no to the mark of the beast. We're saying no to the matrix. We are no longer participating in the matrix anymore. And this channel and community is growing faster and faster. Please put a like on this video. Please smash the like. We're going to go 500 right now. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for the support. Yeah, a lot of people are eating honey. If you have real honey, not fake honey, you know, it's... So there's a fake version of everything. There's a copy of everything. It's gotten to the point nothing is good or bad, right? You see, well, these people are good, these people are bad, whatever. There's copies of everything. You're going to have to there's levels and layers to the deception you're going to have to feel your way through. Free will really has been manipulated because of this, and that's why we have the coming of the purifier. We're ready for a big day tomorrow. The purifier is here. Are you taking in the Holy Spirit fire? You could get the flames going in the chat right now. There are counterfeits everywhere. Tamara writes, Tamara, thank you. No, it's true. Not the fake honey, the real, authentic honey. And that's why it's getting more and more confused. Well, I thought this was the real version. Oh, it's got prestige. It's on the TV. I thought it was real. Oh, it's real. It's all real. If you're new to the channel, I did a full video on deep fakes. You ever see the Tom Cruise deep fake? It's really sick. Watch that video with the coin. You have to, listen, give them bread and circus. A lot of people are distracted right now. You know, listen, I think the deep fakes are funny. You can watch them. They're interesting. It's bread and circus. But now view these things with the opened third eye. And what are they actually telling us? What are they actually telling us? They have to tell you the truth right to your face. Right to your face. We have shifted. Flow versus force. We're flowing right now. The force is out. Remember, if you cause no change, you did no work. People are wasting their energy. All the energy is going out, and their energy was siphoned as loosh. We actually have to cause a change. Cause a change today. Become the greatest version of yourself. I'm absolutely grateful for all of the support. Please put a like on this video. If you haven't done so already, please click the subscribe button. Double check that you're subscribed. All of this is great support. Share this link with the hashtag Schumann Resonance. If you missed last night's very powerful video, so many things happened in the world. I broke them down last night on that tremendous video. Go to the channel page, check it out. We have over 1,000 videos waiting for you. Brian, thank you so much for that support. Everything that you guys do. If you find a random video that resonates with you from the past, why don't you share it out? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. These are our everyday lives. We have so many things to break down about the world. So you could go to the channel page, share it. Join our Patreon. It's a great support. And we have live Zoom meetings. We collaborate together. It's really great when people start sharing, you know, and you know, we have a great time on Patreon. We have a Rumble, Our Everyday Lives, one word. The links are in the description. All the support. It's great. We are shifting. I pity the fool. Is that a? I pity the fool. I pity the fool. No, we got to wake up. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Get out of school. Get out of school. Right? A lot of parents are homeschooling, right? It's crazy how everything is copied, is inverted, it's projected, it's unbelievable. And that's why a lot of people are you know, struggling with this time period. It's a time to unlearn and relearn. I'm grateful for all of the support. I love each and every one of you. We're going to have a very powerful Resurrection Sunday tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be back on tomorrow. It's going to be a very powerful meeting. So powerful. I love each and every one of you. Hold the frequency. Never stop. Never give in. Just keep going. I love each and every one of you. I'm the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light, the coming of the purifier. I love you all. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.